Did you know that just 1 hour of noontime summer sun yields more energy than the entire world uses in a full year? It's a mind-blowing thought, but the real challenge has always been catching that power efficiently without covering your entire roof in heavy, ugly glass. Whether you're looking to cut the cord on your utility company or just want to keep your RV fridge running in the middle of the desert, choosing the right panels is the difference between high voltage freedom and a dead battery at midnight. Today, we are breaking down the absolute best residential and portable solar panels on the market to see which technology actually reigns supreme. All the links are in the description below, so you can check the latest prices while we dive into the specs. Stick around because the winner at number 1 is a total game changer for small spaces. 5. Eco-worthy 200-watt monocrystalline kit. If you are just dipping your toes into the world of solar energy and don't want to break the bank, the eco-worthy 200 watts 12-volt/24 volt solar panel kit is widely considered the ultimate starter pack for DIY enthusiasts. This comprehensive bundle features two 100-watt monocrystalline panels that boast a high conversion efficiency of up to 21.5%, which is solid for this price bracket. It comes paired with a 30-ampere PWM charge controller that includes an intuitive LCD and dual USB ports, making it a true plug-and-play solution. In terms of real-world performance, this kit consistently delivers roughly 800 watt-hours of energy daily under 4 hours of direct sunlight, which is more than enough to maintain your deep cycle batteries and run small appliances like LED lights or a laptop. The build quality is surprisingly rugged for a budget-friendly option. The panels are encased in corrosion-resistant aluminum frames capable of withstanding 2,400 pascal wind and 5,400 pascal snow loads, while the IP65 rated junction box ensures you won't have to worry about a little rain. When we compare this to the Renogy 200-watt kit, the eco-worthy offers very similar panel quality but at a much more aggressive price point, though you do sacrifice the fancy Bluetooth monitoring that Renogy often provides. My take? It's a set-and-forget power solution that is perfect for weekend warriors. What do you guys think? Is a built-in app a deal-breaker for you, or do you prefer saving the cash for more batteries? Let me know in the comments. I highly recommend it for its durability and straightforward setup, as it offers a balanced mix of efficiency and ruggedness that is genuinely hard to beat in the sub-$200 market, even if the PWM controller is slightly less efficient than a high-end MPPT unit. Plus 14. Renogy 100-watt N-type solar panel. Moving up the ladder of tech, the Renogy 100-watt N-type solar panel represents a massive leap forward by moving away from traditional P-type cells to high-end N-type technology, resulting in a staggering 25% cell efficiency. This panel is specifically designed for people who have very limited roof real estate. Think small van roofs or boat decks, where every square inch of space has to pull its weight. By utilizing 16 bus bar technology, Renogy has enhanced the current collection and ensured a much longer operational lifespan than your average budget panel. One of the most impressive things here is the temperature coefficient of minus 0.29% per degree Celsius. In plain English, that means when the sun is absolutely scorching and regular panels start to lose power due to heat, this N-type panel stays cool and keeps the juice flowing. When you put it side by side with the eco-worthy 100-watt monocrystalline panel we just discussed, the Renogy N-type is noticeably superior, producing roughly 20% more power in the exact same physical footprint. It's the gold standard for those who want best-in-class hardware and are willing to pay a slight premium for significantly better thermal stability. In my testing, the low-light performance is also a standout, picking up a steady charge during those weak dawn and dusk hours when other panels have already called it a day. It is a bit heavier at 13 pounds and the cables are somewhat short, But for serious overlanders who need maximum power density, this is the one to beat. Are you the type of traveler who parks in the desert heat, or do you stick to the cooler mountains? This panel's heat resistance might just be your best friend if you're a desert dweller. +13, Wagnation 200 watts portable foldable panel. Now, you hate the idea of drilling holes into your roof. The Wagnation 200 watt portable solar panel is going to be your favorite piece of gear. This is a high capacity power source in an incredibly mobile format, utilizing high purity monocrystalline silicon cells to hit a 24% conversion efficiency. Unlike older portable panels that feel like cheap fabric, this one uses a seamless one-piece lamination that is thinner, more durable, and carries an IP65 waterproof rating. In real-life scenarios, users are seeing actual outputs between 150 watts and 180 watts in direct sun, which is fantastic for a foldable unit. It even has an integrated smart chip with direct USB-A and USB-C ports, so you can charge your phone or laptop directly from the sun without even needing a power station. Weighing in at just 10.6 pounds, it folds down to the size of a laptop bag, making it significantly more portable than any rigid panel on this list. When you compare it to the famous Jackery Solar Saga 200 watts, the Wagnation gives you nearly identical efficiency at a much more competitive price, although Jackery does offer a slightly better waterproof rating and a longer warranty. It's the ultimate backup for blackouts or camping trips where you want to chase the sun by moving the panel around on its built-in kickstands. The only real downside is that being lightweight makes it a bit of a sail in high winds, so you'll want to keep an eye on it during a storm. Would you trust a foldable panel as your primary power source, or do you think they're strictly for backup? I'd love to hear your experiences with portable versus fixed setups in the comments below. 2. Eco-worthy N-type 18BB bifacial panels. Coming in at number 2 is a piece of tech that feels like it's from the future. The eco-worthy 195 watt N-type 18BB bifacial solar panels. What makes bifacial so cool is that these panels have a transparent backsheet, allowing them to capture reflected sunlight from the ground, snow, or a white RV roof. This can actually boost your daily energy yield by an additional 15% to 33% without increasing the size of the panel. They use the same high-end N-type architecture we saw in the Renogy, but with 18 bus bars to minimize microcracking and maximize current collection. These are built like tanks with an IP68 waterproof rating and are designed to last for a whopping 30 years. In real-world use, these panels thrive in varied weather because they aren't just relying on direct overhead sun. They are sucking up every bit of ambient light they can find. Compared to the Renogy 200 watt bifacial panel, this eco-worthy kit usually offers a better price per watt value and slightly higher cell efficiency. However, keep in mind that to get that free extra energy from the back, you need to mount them with a bit of a gap from the surface so light can actually get underneath them. This makes them ideal for ground mounts on a farm or tilted mounts on a flat roof. I highly recommend these for anyone looking for a future-proof, high-density setup that can handle the elements. It's essentially getting a bonus power boost just for having a reflective surface nearby. Have any of you tried bifacial panels yet? The tech is evolving so fast, and I'm curious if you've noticed that extra backside gain in your own setups. 1. Callsun 400 watt N-type 16BB kit. Finally, taking the top spot for the most efficient and resilient residential grade setup is the Callsun 400 watt solar panel kit. This system is a beast, consisting of 4 100 watt N-type modules that achieve a class-leading 25% conversion efficiency. But the real secret sauce here is the twin-cell anti-shade layout. Most solar panels are like a string of old Christmas lights. If one part gets shaded by a tree branch or a vent, the whole panel's output drops off a cliff.
Callsun fixed this. Their design allows the panel to keep cranking out power even when a portion is obstructed, which is a literal lifesaver for RVers who like to park in the shade. The build quality is top tier, using 3.2mm low iron tempered glass and a frame that can handle extreme 5,400 Pascal snow loads. When you compare this to the standard Renogy 400-watt monocrystalline kit, these Callsun modules are actually 10 to 15% smaller while producing the same amount of power. That means you get more wattage in less space, which is the ultimate goal for any off-grid setup. While it doesn't have a flashy proprietary app, it wins on pure raw performance, shading resilience, and
high temperature stability. This is the kit I would recommend for anyone building a serious home backup or a high-end van build where failure isn't an option. It's a premium investment, but the 25-year performance guarantee means it's likely the last solar kit you'll ever need to buy. And there you have it, the best of the best for 2026. Whether you want the budget-friendly, eco-worthy starter kit or the high-tech, shade-crushing power of the Callsun 400-watt system, there is an option here for every roof and every budget. All the links are in the description below, so make sure to check those out for the latest deals. If this breakdown helped you figure out your solar strategy, do me a huge favor and hit that like button, and subscribe if you want to see more deep dives into the latest green tech. What's your dream solar setup look like? Drop a comment below and let's chat. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.